Okay, so now that I'm being trained by Sasuke Uchiha, my idol, how am I doing so far? I only make like my 4 to, well, no, not 4 to 5, just my 4 shadow clones. I just do that. Yeah, I may be my father's son. I'm maybe the son of my father and whatnot. But unfortunately, that don't mean I have his abilities. Damn. And Sasuke saw that shit. Fuck. Alright, and so when I asked him to help me, I forgot to say this. Forgot to check in on this. I asked him not only just to help me, surpass my father. I also asked him to help me with my Chunin exams. Okay, so I'm being trained by him. He's gonna help me try and surpass my father, but mainly right now, take care of those Chunin exams. All right, I showed him the shadow clones and shit, and he told me that that I can't be taught by him or something anymore, something like that. If I can't make a fucking Rasengan, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, those are the ones I struggle with. Okay, cause shadow clones I got. But Rasengan's on the other hand, not so much. Cause, I mean, this is hella crazy. Okay, cause my father Naruto, he struggled with making shadow clones, and they ended up making 100 and 1,000 and hell even more when he was a fucking child and a teenager. And yeah, it kind of took him a while for him to get the Rasengan, but then when he finally got it, he started spamming that shit. Just like he did his shadow clones, okay? Jumping nigga jutsu. Rasengan. Huh? Rasengan. But how come I can make the standard 4 shadow clone jutsus with, like, just easy like that, but I struggle with Rasengan? How that make sense? Oh, wait, right. He had Kurama's tail beast chakra, so that might explain the Rasengan. That and some practice, but still. Okay, so I'm struggling with making a Rasengan, but so far I'm kind of doing well. Damn, how am I supposed to get this? What you said? I tricked Sasuke. I tricked Sasuke. Why did I do that? Well, actually, more. I mean, yes. Why did I do that? But also, how? Why? Because. Okay, so for the why question, it's because I want him to still teach me so I can kick the Trinity exam's ass. And how I use the little scientific ninja tool that scientist guy gave me. I guess that does that, so. Okay, so that worked out. And now what? Probably gonna miss a few stuff, okay? But we're fast forwarding all the way up to the Chunin exams, okay? We're ready to go. So me and my team are just kind of like, just going through the Chunin exams, okay? We fall down a hole that's filled with tar and whatnot, and we're trying to figure out how we gonna, like, survive that. We smart like that, so we ended up passing that. We thought we were going to, like, just, like, answering a question or something, like X, O, or whatever they put onto the whole little white platform thing, instead of making us think that, oh, it's a nice platform. No, that's a fucking trap. Yeah, so we got trapped, fell down, but then me and my team survived, and some other teams too, so that's good. Fast forwarding a little bit more. What else? Okay, so we're on the second round of the Chunin exams, okay, and from the looks of it, yeah, I'm using my computer here, okay, I don't care what y'all say. From the looks of it, so my team and someone else's team, my rival team. All right, we're trying to see if we can capture each other's flags, team flags, that is. And let's see, Sarda and Mitsuki set out for enemy territory, while I stayed behind to guard the flag. Okay. Then the Senka triplets, the rival team, from Hidden Mist, try and attack me, and I find myself currently screwed. All right, so how do I do this? I use the scientific ninja tool again. Oh man. Okay, so what did I do this time? I used it to create some kind of tsunami to wash them away, and it worked. Sweet. Maybe it's a good thing that I had the scientific ninja tool. Nah, I'm basically cheating. Okay, those things are pretty much fucking prohibited from the fucking exam. Okay, because back then with my pops, in tuning exams, it's like, trying to survive. But with me now, it's trying not to cheat. I mean, we are in an era of peace, so. But, Okay, so what happens? Okay, so now we're at round 3, and now we're at the part where we start throwing hands and jutsus and shit. Sweet. So who am I gonna be fighting? Since right here, I'm gonna be fighting Yurui from Hidden Cloud. Okay, and Shikadai, my boy, is gonna be fighting Yodo from Hidden Sand. And my teammates Sada and Mitsuki are gonna be up against Tauri and Torai of the Hidden Cloud. Let's see, Inojin and Chocho are gonna go ahead and try to pull away Ara and Shinki from the Hidden Sand, respectively, of course. Alright, and so while we're doing all this, I assume that I win my fight in Shikadai 2 and Sada and Mitsuki. Well, what about Inojin and they Chocho? Both got defeated. Damn. Alright, well, so we just go ahead, just fast forward to that. Now we're gonna go to the next match. Okay, so yeah, along with the match and stuff and everything, I'm finally going up against my boy Shikadai. Okay, we have been talking about trying to go up against each other since like the first episode or something like that. So, this is good. This is two homies about to get ready to start running some hands. Okay, so this is good. Alright, and so far, I'm spamming the clones, of course. Try to catch up and, try to stay with him. Alright, but then he ended up getting me in the whole shadow technique. Yeah. Oh boy, he got all my clones, including me, the OG. Shit. How'd I use the goddamn tool again to create more clones? Oh god. Maybe I'm starting to see why people are starting to hate me. For all I know, I probably said this last video or something, but that's probably why they hate me a little bit more. Besides, besides the fact that my anime has more filler than Naruto and One Piece and pretty much most of the anime. So, fuck. So I used it and Shikadai gave up. Yeah, this whole fucking use of the damn scientific ninja tool thing is gonna come back and bite me in the ass. I can feel it. Okay, so now we're going to the next match and shit, okay? So now it's Sarda versus Adora of the Hidden Sand. That's Sarda versus Adora, of course. Alright, then it's gonna be Mitsuki up against Shinki of the Hidden Sand. And while they're fighting and shit, I'm gonna assume that both my teammates won. Wait, both of them didn't win? Okay, tell me who won and who lost. Sarda won, but I'm sorry. Mitsuki lost? Damn. And well, I bet you, I know that shit had to have been a show. I know it had to. Alright, so now, happening? I'm gonna go up against Shinki, okay, and our fight starts to look pretty good and stuff, and I look like I'm about to probably get my ass kicked and shit. Hey, so then what happens? Use the tool again to create purple lightning? Oh yeah, I'm basically just asking it to be fucking caught, if I'm being honest. And so after I defeated him, now, okay, Paz comes down, I'm thinking he's gonna probably give me a fist bump or something. But then he exposed me to not just my village, but to all the villages on why I cheated by using the scientific ninja tool. See, I told you it was going to come back to bite me in the ass. Shit.